Welcome back. We are here. It is time for game number 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We have the Nets and the Cavaliers. Games 1 and 2, little sloppy play in the first game. The Cavaliers were able to pick up a 5-point win though, 21-16. And then game 2 was all Nets. They really figured it out in game 2. Dominated the Cavaliers, won 21-8. I think the key to this game is going to be the performance from Jimmy and Hank. Both those two would both tell me that would both say they underperformed yesterday, and those two could both picking up. It'll be huge for both those teams. But I think the stand-up performance from yesterday was Jake Pollock. After a horrible game 1, he bounced back for an incredible game 2. So if the Nets can see a similar Jake Pollock in game 2 that they did today in game 3, I think they're set up for a big day today. So let's take it to some interviews. All right, Drew. Big day, game 3, biggest game of your season up to this point. Yep. I was going to ask you, I think you and Jimmy would both agree that you guys didn't play very good in either of those games yesterday. Even though you got that win in game 1, the Nets just really played very sloppy, and in game 2, it was all Nets from the start. What's it going to take for you guys to play to that full potential that you guys saw in the wildcard game?
We got to get better defensively. I feel like we have a lot of second chance points, and that's something we kind of got lazy. They're a little more conditioned than us in the stamina department, so they have the ability to go in those longer games, and that's something we want to try to avoid, get on top early, and, again, no second chance points.
All right, Drew. Well, good luck today. Good luck to the Cavaliers. Excited for this game. Jake, yesterday, first game, one of your worst performances of the year, but the second game was probably your best. What's it going to take to see that game 2 version of Jake today instead of the game 1 version?
Well, I say it's just about me focusing on my shots.
Don't say bang.
Gotta fix some things, and me and Hank got a nice game plan here for game 3.
All right, well, Jake, good luck the rest of the way. Good luck today. Important game for you guys, and we hope it's a good one. All right, we are back. We are filming Nets Cavaliers game 3. We have our head ref, Avery Irwin. Jimmy Gomrick wanted the ref badly after last game when Jake was on, and he was not happy with the way Jake was. Oh, what a nice move by Jake to the hoop, and Jimmy all over that with a block. Nets up top. That was out of bounds on Jimmy. Hank from 3. Bang! Good start for the Nets. Hank from deep. It's 2-0. Who's doing rebounds? Oh, good. Jimmy trying to drive on Jake here. They've got Jake on Jimmy again. Just swing it out to Drew, who's wide open. You gotta look at that. You gotta look at that. Okay, foul. Foul on the play.
So are we gonna call our own
No,
fouls?
I was gonna let him keep the ball. I didn't realize he went out of bounds.
All right, are we gonna call our own fouls, and then?
Boys, didn't take long.
We
Yeah.
always said that.
Jimmy driving on Jake. Oh, wow, and that ball has kind of got lost in on contact there, but Jake gets the ball back. Nets have it up top. Hank trying to drive on Drew. Out to Jake, who's open from 3. Connects. 4-0 Nets. What a start. Their first 2 shots are good. And the Cavaliers are in an early hole.
Took them about 20 minutes to get to this point last game.
Yeah, the Nets picking up where they left off in game 2. Drew's going to drive. He's open. Oh, and what a nice play by Hank Gomrick. He blocks him. What a move. Jake from 3. Just off. But Jake outboards him. What a play. And a foul on Jimmy. What a play by Jake to get that board. Going up against a 6'1" Jimmy Gomrick. Out to Hank, who thinks about a 3. He's going to drive now. Not a lot of space. Dumps down to Jake, who's in the paint. Back out to Hank for 3. That's way long. Jake tips the board, and it's back to Hank. A great play by Jake again. That's from deep 3. No, can't get it to go. Drew has it in the corner now. He'll drive out to Jimmy, who's open from 3. Way off. Jake gets the board. Good positioning there. 4-0 Nets have the lead. To Hank, who thinks about a 3. He won't do it. Back to Jake. Jake guarded by Drew. Hank guarded by Jimmy. Jake's going to drive. Drew meets him in the paint. Out to Hank for 3. Way off. Jimmy with the board. He's got it now. Guarded by Jake. This is the same defensive strategy they came out with yesterday in game 2. Jake on Jimmy. Hank on Drew. Almost 5 inches of difference in each of those matchups. Drew from 3, that one's off, and Jake with the board. Jake open from 3. That's off. Yeah. Now Ginny from 3, and that one is about 2 yards long. And Hank with the board to Jake from 3. That one's off.
The guy that calls not off for good start.
Out on Jake.
No.
A lot of contact there on that play, but no foul called. And the Cavaliers take it up top.
Lucas, you got
All right, let's go.
4-0. Cavaliers are out in front here.
What happened?
Or not Cavaliers, Nets, I'm sorry.
He's gonna score.
Drew's got it now. He's driving on Hank. A little fadeaway jumper. It goes in. 4-1. The Cavaliers are on the board for the first time.
Good.
Hank, a deep 3. That got tipped. And Drew will get the...
All right, he called foul.
All right, he called a foul there. He called a foul. No, he called a foul. Foul called on Jimmy there. A drive there by Hank. And wow, that was a nice play. Jump ball. So it'll be Cavaliers ball. Good crowd here for this game. There's 2 games today. Kings and Rockets are up next. Yeah, that was a... And Jimmy a long 2. That's off. Drew gets the board. And a great play by Jake. Jake has been all over the court so far. Hank's going to try to drive on Drew. He's a lot bigger, but his shot is a little too strong. Jimmy gets the board. And Hank with a steal, and he's tripped from behind. And Avery blows the whistle. Foul on Jimmy Gammer.
I mean, he pushed me from behind. He wants a clear path foul. I mean, was that not in a clear path? Since when have we ever had that?
That's the...
Jake adds it up top. They lead by 3 still.
Wide open layup. Drew comes up, socks.
It's the shooting at 3 foul. He gets free throws.
A little fadeaway there, and that one's short. Cavalier. Oh, Jake, another nice play. But it's tipped right back to Jimmy.
We had a big crowd.
Drew has it now.
What's the score?
He picks up his dribble and passes it to Jimmy, who's guarded by Jake. 4-1, that's still the lead. Deep 3. That's way too long. And now Hank with the board. He's open. Bang! 6-1. The Nets lead by 5.
This could be bad.
It's already bad. 6-1.
6-1 the score. It has been all Nets to start this game. Shooting well from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers have yet to figure out the shooting. Jimmy has it. He'll take another deep 3. That's off. As a light rain starts to fall.
That's ideal.
Very light rain. Playable. Picks up a lot more than we'll have to obviously stop. Avery standing right in front of the camera. Perfect position for the ref. Jimmy is no good there.
Did you do good?
Cavs, no offense so far from the Cavaliers. They scored 1 point over 6 minutes into this game. Jake from 3, that one's way too long. Jimmy gets the board and takes it out himself.
What Connor get? Connor was like 7 seconds.
Jimmy pulls up from deep. That one's no good. And the 3-point ball is not flying for either of them right now.
Steelville, Oakville, Mascuda.
Jake to Hank for 3. He hits! It's 8-1. Timeout called for the Cavaliers. It's a 7-point lead. The Nets are all over the Cavs. All right, we're back. A little spot shower right now. We're hoping it's not anything major. Hank with a nice play there. Jake has it now after a little bit of scramble for the ball. Jake's going to drive. He's got Hank. What a nice feed! And Hank can't finish. But he gets it out to Jake. From 3, that's off.
I just saw the box scores from the last
Drew from 3. That's way short.
Jake had 19.
I heard
Hank.
it was like a 40-minute game.
Short.
It was insane. Like, could no one make
And they both tried to save it at the same time. Little communication there.
Was it good defense or was just no one making shots?
No open shots for me.
Yeah, and we didn't miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say like game.
Drew has it. He's guarded by Hank.
It
From
was just,
3.
10 to 10.
That one's not even
The game
close.
2, you guys got up and like
Yeah.
we tried to crawl
Jake with the
back
board.
in.
Yeah, game 1, like we
Game 1, it was like
Avery
10
is
to
still
10,
right in
like,
front of the camera.
Oh.
Oh. It didn't really matter anyways. Jake missed by 34 feet. All right, apparently his foot was indeed on the black. At least Drew is pretty confident in that.
More than confident. He put his mortgage on.
Maybe Drew being so
Light rain right now. Drew trying to drive on Hank.
Absolutely.
And that shot is about way too long. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Jake from 3, and that's not even close.
Unbiased answer because we beat you guys. All right?
Now Drew's no, he'll swing it to Jimmy from 3, and that one is way long.
They hit the back.
And now Hank is wide open. That one's way long. 8-1. And all right, we probably need to do something at the court. All right, we're gonna have to stop for a minute. All right, we are back after a short delay from the weather. It could prove to be an issue later on in the day, so we'll just have to monitor that situation. Yeah, I know. It dried up quicker than we thought it would. So we're back. It's going to be Cavaliers ball. Nets lead 8-2.
How long have they been playing?
About 70 minutes.
Is that whistle reusable?
We've made it reusable.
Yeah, we all just share it.
Drew gets the bucket to go. Nice play.
Cut that part.
8-3 the score now. Cavaliers
Yeah.
need to get a run going here.
While we had COVID, actually, we all shared it.
Yes.
He's angry.
Jake gonna drive. Can't get it to go. Drew at the board.
You probably should be checking on that.
From 3. It's good. 8-5.
They needed the rain delay.
It's a 3-point game.
How many does Drew have?
Did the rain delay prove to be an issue for the Nets? That one's off.
He's also standing like this.
He's out of bounds. He's way out of bounds. So the Cavaliers, after the rain delay, have looked a little better. Maybe this is what they needed.
DJ's friends
Guys, I was going to my physical and I saw Susie.
Drew's gonna drive. A little fadeaway. That one's off the side of the backboard. Not a good shot there. Hank's gonna drive, and a foul called
Smart foul.
on number 5. Drew starts a foul.
I don't think he was playing good defense.
No, that was a foul. He got him from behind.
No,
It was
I'm
good
saying,
defense
why
start.
did he? I don't know if he
Oh yeah, I know.
Was that a foul?
Jake thinks about the 3. Won't do it.
Yeah.
Suns play. I saw it posted yesterday.
Hank from 3. It's good. The Nets are back on the board. It's 10-5. Hank has 8. After a rough shooting performance from him yesterday, he looks a lot better today. Drew's going to drive. Fakes it out to Jimmy from 3. That one's off. Hank wrestles for the board. A great play to Jake for 3. That's way off right to Hank. That's
Is that a foul?
a big old foul on Jimmy there.
Smart foul again.
He was hugging him from behind there.
Sometimes that has to happen.
10-5 the score.
Hank like gets mad at Avery when he calls a foul.
Jake thinks about driving. No room. Hank's got the ball up top.
He like looks at him like call the foul.
And Avery unintentionally blew the whistle there.
I was laughing. That always happens.
Jake has Hank open. Hank from deep 3. That's off. Jimmy gets the board. He takes it out. They trail by 5.
Hey, break that.
I think whenever you score, you should just rip it open to the camera.
Drew guarded by Hank.
So humid.
Swing it to Jimmy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fucking rough. Oh, earlier like we were playing. Holy shit.
Drew's got open 3. Fakes a shot. That's going to be a foul. So quite a bit of fouling today. That was a pretty violent foul there from Hank.
And then the spin.
I won the race basically after like the first.
He had him in a whole rap tackle there.
About through mile 1.
And now he can't close my gas.
Yeah, Ray was like with me through the quarantine.
Drew from 3. Won't go. Jimmy gets the board. Nice play. 10-6.
From there, I just kind of like.
You guys cannot be this loud right next to the camera. Hank's gonna drive. Fouled.
That's a bad boy piston.
That's a foul there.
Jimmy's spilling beer right now.
That was a pretty violent foul.
disagreed with you.
Got all ball. He spanked it.
No, all ball and all arm.
Hank gets like
And all upper neck.
as if he did just
Maybe a little bit in the face.
Hank thinks about a 3, won't pull.
Reminds me of Grayson Allen.
Yeah, but Grayson Allen's like 20 times better.
Jake
20 times.
He is in the NBA.
out to Hank.
Like 30.
I mean, he's an NBA player.
No, you gotta respect him. He's good.
Steal it from Jimmy, but Hank recovers. He's driving now. Back out to Jake, who's open from 3. And that one is about 2 feet short.
I wish these teams were just that when everybody else
Blood
played.
out. It's not that.
Hey, was Grayson Allen always a good shooter?
Yeah, he was
It's like lights out for.
No, yeah, he was always like a 40% guy.
Jimmy from way beyond the arc. And that's not even close.
Dylan Brooks cold.
Avery expressing his
He
disappointment.
started to shoot too much in the bubble.
Yeah, he's fortunate.
What?
You guys are all so loud.
Miles, no one
I'm
wants to listen to your
YouTube.
commentary anyway.
No,
Filming-
they just said they want to hear him.
Yeah.
It makes it more
Oh!
realistic.
This for YouTube.
Jake's gonna drop. This one's gonna go on YouTube. I'm not putting any of the teams yesterday on YouTube. Trying to put like one game of series. And good defense there. They've got Hank open. Fakes the shot. Puts up the 2-footer and it goes. 6-point lead.
I'm very disappointed that you didn't post my pass on the Instagram.
It's 11-5.
That was cool. That was cool. You didn't post it.
What?
You didn't post my like.
Oh yeah, you're right. 11-6. 5-point game. Cavaliers ball up top.
It was a lefty late. That was
Drew
my,
pulls up from 3. It's blocked. And Jake gets the board. To Hank from 3. Bang! He got it. It's 13-6. A 7-point lead for the Nets. Their largest of the afternoon. They did that yesterday and it worked, and it's working again. Drew trying to drive on Jake. Gets stood up. He's out to Jimmy from 3. That falls. A much-needed shot there from Jimmy Gamrick. Cuts the lead to 5. 13-8.
You don't want Jimmy to get hot. Jimmy.
What?
So YBL pink completely.
Mostly. Jake trying to drive on Drew here. They lead by 5. He's backing down Drew. This is it to Hank, who's going to try to drive himself. And he gets that to fall. What a shot from Hank Gamrick. And a 6-point lead now. Hank Gamrick takes the heavy contact and gets it to fall. And I think
he was held.
that was... What's the call, Avery?
Actually, that's an air ball.
Travel. I thought so. That looked like a pretty big travel. Yeah.
One of the largest I've ever seen.
They stripped it after he traveled. Hank has got Spade. Oh my goodness. That's a major foul, yes.
No foul.
He tackled. Drew, are you kidding? Hank just ran into the pool at 20 miles an hour. That was a major foul. Yeah, that was a.
It's Nets ball.
That is a major foul. Doesn't matter. That is a major foul.
It's Nets ball either way.
It was the fourth.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Uh,
They run the wall.
I didn't know if it was a foul, but I thought,
Avery, we need the ref to get control of this.
I thought it was Nets ball either way.
I said it wasn't a foul, but no.
I didn't think it was a foul.
Well, it wouldn't matter regardless. He was out of bounds on
Yeah, I was
Jimmy.
gonna say it's Nets
Jake
ball either way.
from 3.
It surely does.
Just off. A little bit of contact in the paint there. Jimmy from 3. He got it. Big shot from Jimmy. What's the score?
14-10.
14-10. Back to a 4-point game.
Hey, don't let them shoot.
Jimmy hits a pretty important 3. Hank from deep. Can't get the bounce. Drew's going to take it out. He'll take a 3. That's long. Oh, and a great play by Jimmy Gamrick.
How about Jim? Why'd you sprint after it?
Yeah, I was confused by Jake was going at it.
Why did you go after it?
Me?
That's you.
Jimmy from deep 3 for a 2-point game. That's a little off, and Hank gets a nice board there. 4-point lead. Hank from 3. That's off. And it's out of bounds. 14-10. Good game here. As the Nets keep trying to pull away, but the Cavaliers are hanging in there.
It's a fat baby.
Yes, 14-10. Cavaliers hit the ball up top.
It's actually one of my favorite things to watch.
Jimmy from way beyond the arc.
Get in there.
And that's way short.
If he was at the arc though, that would be.
People call him Jimmy. People call him James. I've never heard him called Jim.
Every time we shoot that, I really do.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
That one kid always in a cast and
Nice ball up top. That's a foul.
There should be some like
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, this has been the Cavaliers are all over the nets right now, and they are not letting any path to the basket here. Jake from 3.
He said, was that not a smart foul?
That's a foul. Wow. That's on him. That's Cavs ball.
Cavs ball. These two teams have been two of the most controversial teams all year, and it's really showing.
And the Hawks.
And the Hawks. Hawks for a different reason, though. Jimmy can't get it to go. Nice play by Jake. Down to Jake, who's wide open. Good.
George is not the ref.
George is not the ref.
He's not a ref.
George, none of the players called a foul, and Avery didn't call a foul. That's not his. Isn't your fault?
I called 3.
True. It doesn't matter.
We're not changing.
Drew, it doesn't matter what George says. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Either one of you has to call a foul or Avery.
He goes, but I stopped playing.
Well, that's your own fault. Jimmy from 3. That's off. Hank with the board.
Drew needs a suspension.
Drew needs a suspension. Hank, a step back. Just off.
I used to hate the Nets. I hate the Cavs more now.
Jimmy from deep 3. That's way off. Jake with the board. 15-10. Jake for a 7-point. Oh, it's blocked. A nice play by Drew.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hey, okay, let's.
Flagrant.
Whoa! Hey, you can't cuss at the ref. I don't care what the goal is. Okay, no foul. Drew is getting a little chippy out here. Yeah, Drew might need a timeout after this. 15-10. Sit in the car. Jimmy. Jake's all in his face. Good play there.
You're crying about
Even from way beyond the arc, and that is not even close. And the board goes right to Jake. Jake from 3. It's on! 7-point game. The Nets are 4 points away from a clinch. The Cavaliers are going to need a catch fire here quick. The Cavaliers have 1 timeout remaining. The Nets have both. Drew from 3. That's way off. Hank from 3. Rims out. But Jake with a great board. From 3. Gets the bounce. It's 19-10. The Cavs call a timeout, and the Nets are 2 points away from moving on to play the Bulls.
This went from a 4-point
Back. We come to a 19-10 lead. A deep 3 from Jimmy. That's off. The Nets could seal the series here to go to the. Oh, that's way off, but Hank will get the points. 20-10. And the Nets are a point away. Despite a very ugly game 1, the Nets picked it up in game 2. And they have dominated here in game 3. On a 6-0 run. Drew from 3. That's off. Jimmy right over his head.
Exactly what I did at Caleb.
Jimmy from way downtown. And it's good. 20-12.
Why not get his stats up?
If you guys want everything called, then we're gonna be.
Then we
The
made
Cavaliers need 10 unanswered here.
Avery, nice black and white stripes.
Thank you.
Jake's going to drive. Any shot wins it here. Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 1. Hank's going to drive. He's got a lane. And it's good. And the Nets are moving on. The Cavaliers season comes to a finish as the Nets cap it off. What a win. What a ball game. And we'll be back later with game number 3 of the Western Conference semifinals.